Hello and welcome back to the AHCS AI Racing Series. And today, guys, we are going to go live here at iRacing Superspeedway with the Xfinity Series cars. And while this is loading up, I'm going to make a post, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I never even launched the race. It's starting up, though. I am so sorry about that. But today, guys, we are heading into this race. Um, so let's look at point standings here. We are looking at season standings as your top contender right now with 5 starts is Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones is your points leader right now in the number 19 Toyota Supra, who is going to Junior Motorsports in 2023. Congratulations. That is Noah Gregson is going to move his way up to the Cup Series and is not going to be in the Xfinity full-time anymore that I am aware of. Then in number 2 spot, we have Daniel Hemrick in that number 11 machine. Then we have Josh Berry in 3rd. And then we have, in 4th position, Justin Allgaier, teammates. And then we have Landon Castle in 5th. That is your top 5 in points coming into this race here. As we are loading in, just give it a moment longer. Alrighty. Just give me a moment. We are having technical difficulties currently. Alrighty. Alrighty, now we should be able to. Alrighty, we should be able to export that. Yes. Okay. All right. Now we're back into what we are doing. All right. I think we're all good in the clear. Some of the settings started to mess up, but from past experiences, I knew how to fix it immediately, so that's good. Let's go. Let's just skip that session. All right. Now we're here at iRacing Superspeedways. We're getting a couple seconds of practice in. I already ended the session. I added a couple seconds of practice in just to make sure something like this did not happen. And it's a good thing I did. It's a good thing I did. Now we're heading into qualifying. All right, now we're looking at Ty Gibbs here in that number 54 Toyota Supra driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. And as we're going to let qualifying ride out here, I'm just going to talk about a few things. If you're new to the AHCS series, we all know that, or if you guys are reoccurring visitors or subscribers to the channel, please subscribe if not yet. But what I'm going to get at here is that we have it set up closely resembling to the Winston Cup Series. Next season we'll have exactly like the Winston Cup Series, but it's closely the same except for instead of, like, for example, somebody getting 45 points and someone getting 40 points in second place, it's 43, 42, 41, top three. So it's closely the same, but not exactly. So it's going to be a close ride for a lot of these guys, unless you're just going to run away with wins. Give me 1 second, guys. As currently your pole sitter is going to be Ty Gibbs, as they have just completed their first lap and they're about to complete their second lap as they're on the back straightaway here. Almost 3 laps in as they're coming in, closing in on that final lap. Coming to the front straightaway, Ty Gibbs is your current leader. Will he be the pole sitter? He will be your pole sitter, I believe. All right. Good stuff from Ty Gibbs here, as he will lead the way through iRacing Superspeedway. Alrighty, here as everybody's coming back into the pits. I think it's going to be an exciting day as obviously the last few races Ty Gibbs has been very consistent with. I think he's got, a couple poles now? Let's take a look at that. As Ty Gibbs, I think, nope, this will be his first pole. He has one win under his belt, though, so that's good. He's got some reputation. He's got something to build up. He has one of the first wins of the AHCS for the Xfinity anyways. As we are now gridding. But here will be your grid for today, fellas. As we are looking at Ty Gibbs on your pole. Then we have Justin Allgaier in second. Then we have A.J. Allmendinger. Then we have Noah Gregson in fourth. Then we have Daniel Hemrick in fifth. Josh Berg in sixth. Then we have Brandon Jones in seventh, who is currently your points leader. Then we have eighth, Sheldon Creed. In ninth place, we have Trevor Bain. 10th place, we have Sam Mayer. Austin Hill in 11th. And Ryan Siege in 12th place starting off. So, as we're running through here, we're pacing a little bit. We're looking at our top few here. I think this is going to be an important race for most because this is a survivor's race here as we're going to focus on Ty Gibbs when we're going to go green in that Monster Energy Toyota machine. I feel like with the speeds they had in qualifying, I don't think they're going to stick together very much. Much like the Cup Series and much like the Truck Series, I just don't think that they're going to stick together as much. There's not going to be pack racing. They're going to be going extremely fast, and they may actually have to let off going into corners because they actually drift up quite a bit. A lot more than what you think. It's almost like, what if these cars still had carburetors, and what if they was not restrictor plated? Like, that's how intense this kind of race is as they're coming to the green here at iRacing Superspeedway, coming off the bank and going down the straightaway as they're now green here at iRacing Superspeedway. 80 laps of this Xfinity Series race. As Ty Gibbs leads them down through 1 and 2. Hard dive bomb in front of AJ there. AJ wants to go to the outside, see if he can get a move, and here comes Noah Gregson. Noah Gregson may get a draft off here. He's getting a strong one. He's getting a strong draft. He's coming up behind the 54. Can't get it done as the 11 goes up to the top to block. And here comes a whole bunch of them. This is going to end bad with the speeds they're running right now. There they are. All right. Oh, the 8 slams the wall hard. Slams the wall hard. This ain't good. As Ty Gibbs moves back all the way to 23rd off of literally one lap. As we're going to look at what's exciting now. Trevor Bain, as everything's getting mixed up, looks like he has a little bit of damage back there, and looks like Sam Mayer's looking all calm, looking all chill. He's got through the rubble. He's got through the hard part. He's going to try to just stay consistent here. As somebody pinched Trevor Bain, Kyle Weatherman pinching Trevor Bain to the bottom. Now we're looking at the 78 of Josh Williams, in-car view of the camera. That 51 is just setting duck as he is not getting in line whatsoever. Now we're looking at 36 of Josh Billicky. Look at that hard dive bomb right there, just from that massive bank. Your new leader right now is Mr. Brandon Jones, which is also your current points leader as well. Will he win today? Will he get his first win today? We'll see about that. Anthony Alfredo helping 36, then sets him out to dry. It's almost like everyone here is out for their self, as some of their top speeds are reaching 250. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Kyle Weatherman getting a good run here on the 51. He had to let off as he's getting way up there on the banking. He's going to lose a lot of time for that. as the 19 is not your leader anymore. And now Sam Mayer is, as he's getting run over. Here comes the 11 with a massive run, shake and bake kind of move here. Then the 38 gets on his quarter panel, slowing him down. Now we're looking at the 4 of Bailey Curry, or Creary. I don't know how you would say that. I'm going to say Curry. There's Landon Castle in the number 10 car. So he's going to get a massive draft here as the 10 gets in line in front of him. Or as the 19 gets in front of the 10. Brandon Jones there. He's lost a few positions as he gets behind his... Basically, the car he's going to be driving next year in the Xfinity series. He's going to get a massive draft off that car, as they are sticking together a lot more than what I thought through straightaways, but through the turns, it's almost like everyone's out for themselves here. There's Ryan Vargas in the 6. He's worked up 21 positions, 22 positions. He's now in 10th. Good stuff. And here comes Noah Grayson. He's lost 7 positions since start, but he's making a move right here. Coming off that corner hard, the 51 to the outside. Goes back down in front of the 40, or behind the 44. Now we're looking at Joe Graff Jr. You get behind the 6 there. The 6 runs the 38 up the track, had nowhere to go, so he's going to stick to that high line. I think he's going to let some people go by. Going to keep it safe for time being. There's 80 laps, so there's nothing to rush here. Now we're looking at CJ. Oh, never mind. Oh, there comes the 18 in. I don't know if he's coming in for fuel or if he's coming in for some damage. Now we're looking at Austin Hill in that number 21 Chevrolet. .44 wanted to make a move on the outside, but they couldn't, as they're going to pass a few cars going by here. This is one of those situations that you could get by many people, or you can lose a ton of positions, as it looks like Noah Gregson is your leader currently, and his teammate just passed him. There's the 88. Ooh, he cut down right there in front of the 2 of Sheldon Creed, and there's the 38 of CJ McLaughlin. I think that might have been... Who was that? Who went into the pits there? A.J. Allmendinger went into the pits there. Could have sworn I seen a Monster Energy car, though. That's all right. Don't know what happened to A.J. He must have damage if he's already pitting 8 laps in, or maybe this is just strategy. There's Jeremy Clements, the 51 machine. Let's go to the leaders real quick, because it looks like they're having a pretty good battle up there currently. Noah Grayson. They got a good battle going on there as they're 2 wide. Shove Noah Grayson up the track. He's just going to go ahead and take it high. Play it safe right now. And there's your new leader of Josh Williams. He's moved up 22 positions from the start. That's how crazy this race can go, guys. You just don't know who's going to win. There goes Landon Castle on the outside. He's going to make a big move to the bottom, as he is now your current leader. But I think that number 51 of Jeremy Clements is going to get a big run here, if you ask me, and he's going to make a move. But so does the 11. The 11 gets a big run as well. So does the 98, Riley Herbst. Ooh, he shoved the 10 way up there. Moved him out of the way. He said, all right, I'm going to play it safe. Let's just let him have it. We've got 70 laps to go here. Now, your leader, Daniel Hemrick, as Ryan Herbis makes a pass. Now, he is your current leader, driving for Stewart Haas Racing. Now, wow, there is a lot of passing going on here. A lot of leader changes, in fact. Now they're side-by-side fighting. If they side-by-side fight like this down straightaway at a Superspeedway, you know what's going to happen. They're going to get mowed over. Here comes the 9 of Gregson back. He is fighting his way through. It looks like someone else just decided to go in the pits. Josh Berry still in the pits. I guess he still has a lot of damage. He is really slow right now. He has a lot of damage. His top speed was only 160 miles an hour. Now we're looking at Noah Gregson, your current leader. As the number 4, Bailey, is going to make a pass. Shove Noah up the track. He is basically staying on that line right there. Goodness me. As the 11 gets a massive run. Where does the 11 come from? Daniel Hemrick making a pass. He is now your new leader once again. And the 51 gets a big run as well, so he's going to drop to the bottom. He gives it up quick. Got to the front quick. Gave it up even quicker. As the 51 is now your current leader. And there's Ty Gibbs, who's moved his way up through the pack. As the 9 goes down to help the 54. No, he's going to make it 3 wide. Noah Gregson, now your current leader. It is a dogfight for all these cars. An absolute dogfight. I'd like to know who's going to be there at the end. As there is only 3 people that are over a lap down. Everyone else is on pace. But I feel like a lot of that's going to change here in a minute, around 20 or 30 laps in. Sheldon Creed takes over the lead. Now the 4. Of Bailey Curry is now pushing his way up to the front. Let's look at someone else. There's Jeremy Clements. He's getting a good push from the 11 right now. A little wobbly, but he's getting there. Landon Castle. There's Sheldon Creed once again. Here comes the 9, blowing by Sheldon. That 9's getting a big push from that 51 machine right now as the 2 drops in line and the 9 goes up high. He's trying to make a pass on the outside. He's going to get it done, I think. Big run on the back straightaway. Or should I have said the front straightaway? I'm sorry. Sheldon Creed takes back over the lead. It's a dogfight here, guys. As that 9 loses a lot of momentum now. Gets passed by a few cars, but I think he's going to catch a lot of momentum here as things are starting to get a little bit more spread out now. They're going so fast into these corners, they're actually having to let off. And here comes a pack of them in. Ryan Siege leading that. Oh, and if we watch, oh, man. Whew. Surprisingly, there wasn't no harsh incidents there. I'm surprised, to be honest. Sheldon Creed and Ty Gibbs decided to stay out. Is that a mistake? Or will they get enough laps under their belt to stay ahead? As the 2 wants to make a pass, he makes the pass. He's in the lead. 54 drops directly behind the 2. getting close there. Two gets away very easily as the 2, the 54, the 38, and a few others come in. And a few others stay out as well. I think they're going to try to get their laps back. As they aren't that far behind, so they could get back very easily, but then they're going to have to go in the pits anyways. But I think they're going to try to make up their time while they can. We're looking at Sheldon Creed now. He's still your current leader. Here comes Kyle Weatherman as your top 7 is now in the pits. Ryan Siege there. Oh, they're getting a little hasty there on. Okay, something happened there on the speed on pit road. I don't know what's going on there. If we could take a look, what's going on? Is Ty Gibbs still sitting there? He's still sitting there. Did he stall his car? What's going on? Mr. Gibbs stalled his car, I guess, and now he's going to lose a lot of positions. I don't know what's going on. He's backing up. It's almost like his car is not working. Okay, then I guess whatever happened. I don't know. But now we're going to go back to our current leader. Bailey Curry is now your current leader, but now we aren't looking at much. We're looking at Scenic. With Ryan Siege all over him, he's going to go for a pass now. Now we're starting to see the interesting stuff as people are starting to make some mistakes on pit road. Ty Gibbs had a very nice lead ahead of everybody there for a minute. He was sitting very comfortable on lead lap. He was up in the top 10, then boom. Don't know what happened. He's just out of it. And he is currently sitting in 31st now. Now I'm 34th as he is just losing laps. He's only got 16 laps in. So he has gone a lap down now. But now Ty Gibbs has left the pits. He's back out on the road. Back out on the speedway, Superspeedway. But right now the battle is in between the 4 and the 39 as they just keep passing each other over and over and over and over. Now we're looking at Sheldon Creed. So he's going to get a big draft, I believe, out of the straightaway. Here comes Ty Gibbs back onto the track. He's going to have to get in line if he wants to keep up. Wow, now the 39 takes back over the lead now. Daniel Hemrick comes out of nowhere with a bunch of speed. He's already going to make his way to the bottom as he is very confident he's going to make the pass, and he does. He makes the pass with ease. He gets back in front of the 39 of Ryan Siege. Ty Gibbs has entered back into pit lane. I think he has some problems maybe. Daniel Hemrick, your current leader. The 36 there, he's passing. He is currently about 2 laps down. There goes Hemrick. He's letting him by as he's going to go way up to the top. Lose a lot of momentum actually. But here comes a pack behind him with a lot of speed, and it's going to give him some speed. Here goes Sheldon Creed on the outside. He's going to make the pass. Oh, nope. Daniel Hemrick goes to the bottom way before he can make it happen, so good block by Hemrick. 21 laps in now. There goes the number 8 back out on the track finally, but he's only completed 2 laps. He is very far behind. Ty Gibbs is having some rough problems right now as he is entering and exiting pit lane I don't know what's up with him, but he's just having a very hard time right now, as we're still looking at Daniel Hemrick, who's trying to chase back down the that 39 of Siege, but I think he's got it in draft. There's not much he can do about it. There he is. He's all by himself right now. The 11 goes to the bottom. He wants to make a pass on the 92 of Kyle Weatherman. Well, here comes Sheldon Creed out of nowhere. Sheldon Creed's been performing very well throughout this race, and so has Daniel Hemrick. There goes Ryan Harbus by. They lost a lot of momentum coming out of turn 3 and 4, I believe. Daniel Hemrick controlling this race right now in that Poppy Bank Camaro, that number 11 machine for, I don't know, is it Kellogg or Colleague Racing? Here comes Ryan Siege with a massive run to the bottom as the 21 runs the 11 up the track and loses a lot of his speed, actually, a ton of his speed, in fact. It looks like there was scraping and bumping going on there. But the 11 gets a massive run from the 36. Will he be able to chase him back down? Now we're looking at Sheldon Creed once again. He's in second place, trying to run down Siege in the 39. Here comes Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed currently sitting in third position, but I think he's going to get a big old run on the 11 here in a minute. As the 11 is kind of just sitting there by himself. I don't know if he's in the draft or not. The way it looks, I don't think he seems to be. Actually, I take that back. He may be. Uh-oh, here he comes with a big run. Massive run, lots of speed. As the 39 tried to block, he couldn't make it happen as he makes a pass. He is now your current leader, Daniel Hemrick. But then Siege makes a pass again as the 18 gets in the way of the 11. Daniel Hemrick leading the way through. Is now Ryan Siege your current leader. Trevor Bain, I think he's been having problems a lot here today. He's went into the pits 3 total times now. Sheldon Creed makes a pass on the outside with that draft from the 99 for the lead. He drops to the bottom now. I think that's someone to keep an eye on, him and Ryan Siege and the 11 of Hemrick. Those guys right there have a massive chance of winning. But you can't leave out Riley Herbst either. because he's been up in the top 5 quite a bit. So he's got a good chance. If he gets the right run, if he gets the right moment, if he's out there at the right time, I think he'll have a chance to win as well. I think he's someone to keep on your radar. As Jade Buford comes out of nowhere with the lead now, but then gets taken right back over from the 40 or from the 98 of Riley Herbst. But then Riley Herbst is ran up the track by Daniel Hamrick as he takes back over his position. But here comes the 39 with a big run. As your top few guys are actually kind of sitting together right now, except for the number 36. The 36 is kind of all there by himself. 98 wants to go to the outside of the 11, make a move, but here comes Jade Buford. Just not in time, as he is getting blown by the 11. But now Daniel Hamrick, now your current leader once again, as Ryan Siege is sitting at the top, letting everyone go by once again as the cycle begins all over again. Now that we're about 30 laps in, I'm going to go ahead and let this thing run itself out. Nothing much to talk on. And I'll keep tracking, and once everything... Oh, look at the 44. He's got a whole lot of damage back there. But like I was saying, once it gets closely near the end of the race, I'll start talking more about the race. Around 20 to go or something. 25. So I will talk to you guys here in a second as a bunch of cars come in as well, including Daniel Hamrick. But I'll talk to you guys here in a second. Alrighty, guys, I'm back here with 18 laps to go here. And your current leader is Timmy Hill, so we're going to go ahead and watch the leader from here on out. That is not our leader. Timmy Hill, with a 13-second lead over second place, and now third. Yep, 13-second lead. Big run. Timmy Hill looking safe and clear right now. Most of these cars have a lot of damage to them, and only the top 4 is on lead lap, which is unfortunate and pretty crazy, but I guess right now it's just all about surviving with all these 18 laps to go. $17 to go now here. There's the 07. Some of these guys aren't running very fast at all, actually, and I think that's just because of how much damage they have. Down the back straight away. Timmy Hill not reaching his top speed, though. Ryan Truex is not going to catch up anytime soon, as he's having a lot of trouble right now. Brandon Jones, I believe, will stay your current point leader if everything else stays the same. But I believe we will have a new winner under our belt, including that the lead he is gaining. Let's take a look. Timmy Hill, where are you, buddy? Timmy Hill is currently sitting in the 39th position. He's only had 3 starts as well, and he's going to grab his first win. No top 5s, no top 10s. Noticing that some of these guys, let's see, there's around 50-ish cars or so in the Xfinity. So you'll see some of these guys that are getting starts and some of these guys that are not getting starts. So I don't know if I'll actually play around with their. We'll see. We'll work on it. But I believe Brandon Jones will stay your points leader. $15 to go now as Ryan Truex actually has the lead. But I think Timmy Hill doesn't have that much damage to his car, so I believe he will catch up very quickly. He has some time. Now Jade Buford's back on lead lap, and there goes the number 19, Brandon, back into the pits. I don't know how many spots he'll actually lose. Timmy Hill already running 200 miles an hour, but look how fast them other guys are. 200 miles an hour at this track's nothing. You gotta get a draft. You gotta get some speed. You gotta catch up quick. 25 seconds behind Ryan Truex, though, as we'll go watch him. Ryan Truex does have a clean car, though. He doesn't have a whole lot of damage. Or he's had to have damage or he wouldn't be as slow as he is. Yeah, that back bumper is destroyed. But currently he is first. But now he's dropped to the pits. As we're going to watch Timmy Hill go on by, I believe. Tim Hill still losing ground, though. But now here comes the ground back. Ryan Truex is going to have to make a very good stop just to stay in front of that Timmy Hill 66 car if he wants to make that happen. He's going to have to go quick, fast. He's out quick, but now Timmy Hill's already took back over as he's already run up to 235 miles an hour all by himself right now. Will Ryan Truex be able to come back out in time to catch him? That's the main thing. I have to say, I don't think I expected Timmy Hill to win here today, as he was not up there in the top few. Uh, yellow flag's out, though, as Ryan Truex will gain his spot. Some guys that are on lead lap will gain their spot back, but some guys will not, unfortunately. But, speaking of, never mind, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember. Sorry about earlier, guys. I thought I had my scene turned over to the actual race, and it went like almost half the race with the scene turned over the wrong thing. So I'm so sorry about that, guys. Forgive me, as we did catch the ending laps through here, though. But if you guys have listened to the commentary to that entire race so far, you guys would know that, there's been a back and forth race in between the 11, the 39, and a couple other cars, but they're not actually in the top few anymore. Sheldon Creed was one of those guys, but he's not there anymore. In fact, I think those guys may have got wrecked out. As we are under caution here with 12 to go. While we're here on caution, I would like to talk about, please go follow the Instagram and the TikTok right there on the screen, the AHCS _ AI _ racing, and TikTok will be AHCS Racing. So please do go give those accounts a follow. Be sure to subscribe here at the channel if you haven't already for this exciting series of the AHCS Cup Series, Xfinity, and Truck Series. And if you guys don't know, the next gen car is actually on the AI circuit now. So next season we will be making the transition from the Gen 6 car for the Cup Series to the next gen, if you haven't already figured that out. But we will have a race later on, either I think maybe Wednesday evening or Wednesday day, around that time. With the Cup Series, we're at that for episode 6. $11 to go here at the iRacing Superspeedway, as this has been one wacky race, I have to say. 3 cautions, a lot of damage to these cars. Ryan Truex right there on the outside in the number 26 machine. There goes Brandon Jones up. He is in the 3rd position, and he has a chance for a win on the season as well, as I think he is actually winless. He is a leader that is winless on the season. He is 5 starts, no poles. He has 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s, though, so it looks like he's going to add another top 5 onto today and a top 10 as well, including he might get the win as well. So that's really cool. And while we're talking about it, we'll go over here to the Cup Series as well. In the Cup Series, Brad Keselowski is your leader in the Cup Series with 0 wins as well. 1 top 5, 3 top 10s. But what's so interesting is Martin Truex Jr. is second with 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 3 top 10s. So that's just super interesting on how that's worked out. Then in the truck series, if you guys didn't watch that race, you guys need to go watch that now. As something super interesting happened, is we have a new leader, points leader as well, and we'll have all the points updated up on Instagram later today as well. As we have 10 to go here, and I believe we're about to go green as those lights are off at iRacing Superspeedway. Here they go as they gear down for maybe the final time. 10 laps to go here at iRacing Superspeedway as Timmy Hill will lead them to green here. Green, 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 maybe for the final time here. 9 to go here at iRacing Superspeedway as Brandon Jones gets a massive run on the outside. He's going to push Timmy Hill high here as he's going to go drop low, and he takes the point. He's going to take the lead here. Brandon Jones in that DuPont Menards 19 car as Noah Gregson comes to the outside, but he isn't even in the conversation. So we're going to stick it to the 19 for now, and there goes the 88 by as well, but he's not up there up front. What we're worrying about is Timmy Hill and Ryan Truex and the number 88 as well, because the 88 really isn't on lead lap, so we ain't got to worry about him, but he technically is in 4th place. But if that 19, I think, stays behind the 9 and just stays there for the rest of the remaining 9 laps, I believe he will be our winner. But Timmy Hill's on him, and he's in the draft, so he's going to catch him in a hurry. He's going to have to make some moves. But I don't think Brandon Jones is going to go down that easy. On the back straightaway, 72 laps in. Working on our 73rd. The 19 decides to go a little high, and the 66 gets in there, but loses a lot of momentum to the 9, so the 19 takes back over with ease. He loses a lot of momentum, but here comes the 66. Might get back in the draft and catch up, but 19 gets way out there. And the winner of the iRacing Superspeedway for the Cup Series, as we all know, the Cup Series and the Xfinity schedule is all mixed up, so the Cup Series raced here before the Xfinity Series did. But the number 19 of Martin Truex won here as well. So that would be cool to see 2 number 19s win at iRacing Superspeedway, both for Joe Gibbs Racing. 66, is he going to get a draft? It seems like he is there in the draft as he is gaining some time. Through 3 and 4, back on the front straightaway now as he is in front of the 9 car. That 9 car giving him a good push. Timmy Hill gaining time very slowly, but I feel like once he gets a little closer, he's going to gain a lot of speed. Here comes Timmy. Is Timmy going to gain some speed? Nope, he loses a lot of his momentum again to a lap car. A lap car gives him a hard time once again. Brandon Jones. Top 3 cars are actually all Toyotas. Going through 3 and 4. On the front straightaway. Getting pushed by the 9. Now Timmy Hill's almost he's over 2 seconds behind now. But he's back in a draft. Will he catch him? 19 holds a very comfortable lead with 5 laps to go. Whereas Timmy Hill, will Timmy Hill catch up in time? Uh-oh. The 19 goes high. He loses a lot of momentum, but he still has the 9 to count on here. But the 66 of Timmy Hill is gaining a lot of speed as well. Now, just about under a second behind. 4 to go here at iRacing Superspeedway. as the 19 is getting pushed by his actual car that he's going to drive next year. I don't know if it'll be the same sponsors, but Timmy Hill loses a lot of time once again to whatever happened there. Oh, so does the 19. The 19 almost comes to a... No, I read that wrong. He's still running around 230. So, but the 9 decides to go ahead and go on the bottom to get by. That's going to give Timmy some room. Now you see that time reeling in. Will Timmy keep that run up? Will he be able to catch him? 3 to go here at iRacing Superspeedway. As Timmy Hill loses a little bit of time there. On the back straightaway, the 19 decides to make a move on the 39 to keep himself in a very comfortable position on the low line where he prefers to be. But Timmy Hill is gaining time now. Now under 2 seconds. As Brandon Jones actually goes to the bottom of the track and lets everyone go by. Now it's under a second of a lead here for Brandon Jones. Timmy Hill cut it down to under a second. He's right there. Will he be able to catch him? And there goes the lead once again as Brandon Jones gets this massive run from the 9. Timmy Hill, he's going to have to make up a lot of ground with 2 to go here. Hold up a second. 1 lap to go, but Brandon Jones is out there all on his own with the pack following him. Nope, Timmy Hill is still losing a lot of time, and I don't think he has enough time to do it. So here comes the 19 of Brandon Jones, your points leader one last time. Around the track as he gains a lot of time away from Timmy Hill. He just snatched it away like taking candy from a baby. He goes high. Interesting decision there from the 19, but I don't think it's going to matter here as he's coming to the line. Coming across the finish line, your number 19 of Brandon Jones is winner at the iRacing Superspeedway for the AHCS Xfinity Series and currently still your points leader. Congratulations to that Toyota team right there of Joe Gibbs Racing, number 19. Brandon Jones. Timmy Hill coming in second. What an impressive run from him. He had a great day there towards the end until he just got it snatched away from a better driver, it seemed like. Ryan Truex there in third. Josh Bilicki in fourth, who was on lead lap. And then you have in fifth, Bailey Curry. So that was your top 5 there as we're going to watch them come into the pits and we'll end things off. Alrighty, guys, as now we have everyone here into the pits. Like I said, congratulations to the number 19 of Brandon Jones there. And now we'll take a look at points here as we'll end things off here for a second. Let me switch scenes. All right. So now we're looking here at the race results. So we have practice. Actually, Brandon Jones had the fastest lap, or he was top there at practice, but there was really no laps, anything right there. So let's go to the actual qualifying. Qualifying, Ty Gibbs took it. But in the race, Brandon Jones. What a race. What a race. He started in the 7th, worked his way all the way up to the front, won the race. Timmy Hill worked his way up all the way from 34th, so that's cool. And Ryan Truex worked his way up from 24th. So all that top 5 right there has made their way up through the pack. Or really, even the top 10, it looks like. Goodness gracious. Wow. Ty Gibbs did have the fastest lap. He lost a lot of positions, though, so he got 19th place. And now we'll look at season standings. 6 races complete. Brandon Jones now has a win under his belt. 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s. So there you go. He's actually got he's got a win lead over Daniel Hemrick. So Daniel Hemrick's going to have to push hard to get up there for next week or for the next race, next event. We have 6 races complete, and Brandon Jones has a very comfortable lead out there up front. And thank you guys for coming by. We'll get all these points sorted out here for Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next one. But here you go, guys. Here's all these points, too, as well. So some of these guys aren't full-time, it don't look like. And most of the guys that are full-time, like Kyle Weatherman there, he's full-time now. And then Ryan Vargas is full-time. You know what? Kyle Weatherman isn't full-time. So some of these guys are full-time. Some of these guys haven't raced as much. But we're getting a little mixture from everyone. So it's going to be hard to get their picture and stuff done, if you know what I'm trying to say, just because of all the drivers that are in there. It may be like that for everyone, but I hope not. But I appreciate you guys for dropping by. Please go follow the Instagram and TikTok there on the screen. And I really appreciate you guys, whoever dropped by or watching this right now. Please subscribe, comment below who you think is going to be your season champ for the Xfinity Cup Series or the Truck Series. And we'll see you guys in the next one.